Hi, I'm Kimberly from Fat Quarter Shop, and today I'm going to show you how to make a DIY cross-stitch floss prism. You're going to love this. It's one of those things that you always needed but never knew you needed. It's super easy, and what you do is it gives you a way to pre-thread all of your floss and wrap it around so you're ready to go. It's great, it travels with you, and you can customize your fabric to your project. And I'm going to show you how to make it right now. So here are the supplies that you need to do this at home. To make this project, you need a 4.5 by 8.5 foam core board. We're using about 1/4 inch wide. You need a by Annie soft and stable that is 6 by 8.5 inches. It's important to use soft and stable by Annie since batting will not work with this project. You need a piece of fabric 9 by 12.5 inches, a ruler, a hot glue gun, and an X-Acto knife. And we're ready to start. Now we're going to make the core of your prism with your foam core board, and you're going to take a Creative Grits ruler and measure 1.5 inches in, and take your X-Acto knife, and you're going to cut through just the very top layer. You don't want to go all the way through, and you can cut a couple of times just to get it thick enough. And then you will rotate and do the same thing on the other side, and you're just going through one layer. Now we're going to take that and we're going to pop it into a prism just like that. And you're going to just use your hot glue gun, just put your glue all the way across, and you'll just hold this in place about 1 minute until the glue dries. Now we're going to wrap our prism in soft and stable, and the trick on this part is to use as little glue as possible because your needles will come into this. You're just going to put a tiny bit of glue across the bottom. Place your prism on top and just hold it in place just a little bit. Then you're going to roll it. And on this bottom part, you're going to add another part of glue and just a tiny bit. And then if you kind of put it on its head or its tip and just kind of hold it in place, that's going to get the glue nice and secure. Now we're going to wrap our prism in fabric. We're going to fold about 1/4 inch up like that, but what we want to do is put a little bit of glue right on that crease, just a tiny bit. Fold that up. Let it dry. And I used very little glue, and you can see it's nice and dry. And then you're going to lay your prism on one of the edges. It doesn't matter which side, since it's a prism. You'll put this right on the edge of your fabric. We're going to glue from the edge to the edge of the prism. Hold it in place. That's going to keep your fabric taut. Let it dry. You're going to roll. When you get to the end, you're going to fold the end to the top of your prism. Make a little crease, and we're going to glue. You're just going to put a tiny amount of glue. Fold that over, let it dry, and then we're going to fold that over. And then I'm going to put glue just from this end to this end, not all the way across, just from right here to right here. And we're just going to put a little bit of glue across. You're going to let that dry, and while it's drying, you just tuck in the sides and you have all finished sides on your prism. And now I'm going to show you how to use it. So you can pre-thread your needles, and you place your needle where it goes just in the soft and stable. You wind it around and the thread will just attach to your fabric. And you can do that for all of your needles. You can do a lot of needles or little needles, and even if you don't have a needle, you could wind leftover floss on it after. We hope you love this free DIY cross-stitch prism tutorial. Make sure to shop for your cross-stitch supplies at Fat Quarter Shop and subscribe to the Fat Quarter Shop FlossTube channel, and I'll see you next time.